Hi, and welcome to our Masterclass, Optimizing Your Google My Business Listing. I'm Melanie Deal, founder and CEO of Melanie & Co. Marketing Collective. For the past 5 years, I've been a Grow with Google partner, and over that time, I've helped hundreds, if not thousands, of small business owners get their business online with Google. I've helped them claim and verify their Google My Business listing, and I've helped them understand how to optimize their business listings to leverage the awesomeness that is Google, the world's #1 search engine. What is a Google My Business listing? Basically, it's an online directory. Of course, it's Google, so it's a very powerful online directory. It helps you manage your business information, like your address and hours of operation, your website information, your contact information. It ensures that the information that you're putting out there online is accurate and consistent across all Google services like Maps and Search. And did you know that the information on Google Maps also aggregates or integrates with the Waze app? It's true. So no matter what sort of GPS app people are using, whether they're using Google Maps or Waze to get to your business, the information is going to be accurate as long as you have got your information up to date on Google My Business. This is the Google My Business dashboard where you can review and manage all of your business information. It's super critical that we keep our address, hours of operation, and other business info accurate and up to date because people are looking to Google 2 times more than any other search engine for that information. It's important to keep our listings well maintained by adding all the business info we can, including hours of operation and photos. Encourage happy customers to leave reviews, and then we need to respond to them via Google My Business. Some business categories even have the option to add additional information like links to restaurant menus and the option to make reservations. You can check your listing to see what's available for you. Let's take a look at this example for Dandelion Chocolate in San Francisco, California. You can see how their business details appear on this search engine page results. So when we get a business listing, that helps us control the information and the details that Google displays so it's up to date and consistent across all of search and maps. Now, having a Google My Business listing won't guarantee that your business will appear in the search results, but it can help. And keep in mind, Google My Business does not replace a business website, but it can help your listing stand out in the search results and on the map and send potential customers to your site. It's important that every business have a website. I want to share some stats with you. People visit 1.5 billion destinations every month related to their Google searches. But people are also searching locally. There are billions of local searches made monthly, and more than 30% of all mobile searches are related to location. So businesses with storefronts that are open to customers, and even those that meet with customers in a service area, can appear on Google Maps. These listings can help searchers find businesses nearby. So even if you work from home and you have a service-based area, then you can qualify for a Google My Business listing. It's critical that our information appears on any device when consumers want to use what Google calls a micro moment, when they want to know, go, do, or buy. Every day, consumers turn to whatever device they have on hand to act on those needs. We know how smartphones have become indispensable for shopping tools, and most of us rely on that to do research and make purchases, and it's no longer true that people look on mobile and buy on their computers. As a matter of fact, in 2015, research was released that said that 30% of all online purchases now happen directly on a smartphone. So this will help us appear online when people are looking for us. And the Google My Business listing works across all devices. Let's take a look inside the Google My Business to see how you can optimize your business listing. Now, before I dive into all of the features, I want to just take a quick look at the anatomy of your business profile on Google. When a shopper or searcher discovers your profile, the initial view they see is your business overview, which you can see on your screen now. They're going to find all of the information about your business, like your address, contact information, your hours, some important information, important items that we want to make sure that we keep up to date. Having the ability to update and confirm your business hours. I'll talk about that in just a minute. Photos and videos to allow customers to see our store, our product, our business, our services before they make a purchase or come to visit us. Reviews. Reviews are so important. That allows customers to see what the community is saying about our business and also how we respond to reviews, because it's a really important customer service tool and credibility tool for us as business owners. The quick links will allow customers to call. They can just push the call button. They can request driving directions. They can go to visit the website. They can save the profile, a number of things that they can do with the quick links. So let's talk about hours of operation. A business that has not been claimed by the business owner and verified by Google does not have the ability to control their hours of operation. This number really just surprises me. 40% of local searchers want to find hours of operation. Mind-blowing, isn't it? That's the number one thing people are looking for when they're looking at a business listing, hours of operation. I'm sure y'all have been to a place that Google said was open only to get there and find that they were in fact not open. And how did that affect your credibility? How did it affect their credibility? How did it make you feel? Most of the time when I ask that question, the answer I get is aggravated, irritated, annoyed, frustrated. I asked them if they would go back. They said no, because they can't trust the information that's out there. So it's really vital that we have that information up to date and accurate all the time. If you have special hours during the holidays, maybe you have extended holiday hours, or maybe you're closed during the holidays, or maybe you take a week off during the summer or during the winter. Make sure that you put that information out there so you don't lose credibility and therefore lose revenue. The story that I tell all the time is the story of the mom who had a carload of kids and promised them that they could go out for pizza. So she pulls up the nearest pizza joint on her phone. She finds that they're open. She drives there and guess what? They're closed. Now she's got a carload of frustrated and angry and yelling children. So she whips out her phone again. She looks for a pizza place nearby. This one says it's open according to Google. She drives over there. In fact, they are open. And now they have a devoted customer who is going to be loyal to them because they can trust the information that is out there. Really important that we keep those hours of operation up to date on our Google My Business listing. A really cool feature on your Google My Business is the post feature, and that allows us to post live updates directly on the business profile. They allow us to communicate with potential customers, to share information, promote a newsletter, buy products. Let's dig a little bit deeper on this because I want to spend a few minutes talking to you about how you can help your business in a number of ways by creating posts on your Google My Business listing. So first, let's talk about announcements. What's new post? Posts that provide general information about your business. You can include photos or videos, a link, a call to action, some other information. For example, a restaurant could make a post to promote a new menu item. In this example, the Honest Soul Yoga announces a new studio location, a number of things that you can do with the announcements or what's new. Product posts. These emphasize a specific product that your business sells. Product posts do require a title and a photo or a video. I also encourage you to add a call to action button and some other information about that product. Let's talk about offer posts for a minute. These are posts that provide promotional sales or offers on your business. So they require a title and start and end date and times. You could have if you offer call to action button is automatically added. So I encourage you to send people to wherever it is that they can purchase that product or learn more about it. Include a photo or a video. You can add a coupon code. You can enter terms and conditions. This is really great for seasonal offers as well. Let's pause for just a minute and talk about the kind of content that we're creating on our Google My Business listing. Many of us are using social media platforms to promote and market our business. And one of the things we have to keep in mind with the social media platforms is we have to keep that social aspect as part of our marketing strategy. With Google My Business listings, it's a little bit different because people are going to Google with the intent to purchase, with the intent to buy. So we can absolutely create more promotional type posts and offers on our Google My Business listing. As a matter of fact, that's what Google really wants us to be doing with the Google My Business listings and the posts that we're creating. Let's talk about offers. So offers can be, I talked about offers already. I'm sorry. So business information. So let's talk about what business information would look like. One of the ways that I like to use the business information tab is to share a blog post so I can drive traffic to my blog. See, this is a really great opportunity to take local SEO and turn it into your website SEO. When we talk about local SEO, we're talking about your local online directories like the Google My Business listing and some of the other products that are out there. So when you create a business information post, you could, especially if you're going to share a blog post, you would upload an image from your blog. You would add a learn more link. You would add a little bit of teaser text and send people to your website to read your blog. You could also create just an image post like you see on the screen if you're using Canva or something like that. One of the other posts that you can create on your Google My Business listing is an event post. And we don't show that on the screen here, but events are something that you can also create on your Google My Business platform. You would create a date and time of the actual event. Google My Business posts. You can add up to 6 Google My Business posts at one time. Google will rotate through them randomly for whichever one is going to show at the top. People can still scroll down and see the rest of your post. They all fall off or expire in about 7 days. Now, keep in mind the numbers that I'm sharing with you right now could change from time to time whenever they update the platform or make some changes to it. But as of right now, that's how it stands. The exception to the roll-off time or the expiration date of your posts are offers or events that have an expiration date. Those will expire at whenever that expiration or end date is. Your post will appear in your business profile on search and maps, and you can create these through your Google My Business app or the web dashboard. So that's a lot of information on how you can create more content and really optimize your business profile and get some information out there and in front of people. Photos. Really, really crucial and really fun way to update information. So adding business photos can help your business profile stand out on Google. Now remember, photos can be added by the business and customers. So the photos that you add to your Google My Business listing will be eligible to show on Google after your listing has been verified. Businesses who want to show off their storefront, you can also have an option to add a virtual tour. This will connect you with a site with information about hiring a Google trusted photographer. They will take a 3D tour of your business location and add it to your profile. Now, that would be an additional investment. That is not something that would be free like the rest of your Google My Business listing is. For photos that you're going to add to your Google My Business listing, of course, you want it to be a JPEG or PNG. The image file needs to be anywhere from 10 kilobytes to 5 megabytes. And the dimensions, recommended dimensions, are 720 by 720. You can also add videos to your Google My Business listing up to 30 seconds. And maybe you would want to show how a product is made or packaged and shipped, or maybe you want to give a tour of your space, or maybe you want to highlight an employee. We all understand how vital video is. So here's a great way to leverage video again online. One of the newer features on your Google My Business listing is the ability to book appointments directly from the business profile. This is really important, guys. 1 out of 2 customers want to schedule an appointment when searching for a business online. So Google works with third-party scheduling software providers to enable this online booking through search and maps. And people can find and book services like facials or yoga classes or appointments by tapping the book button. Now, there's many third-party integrations that this works with, including MindBody, Appointee, Schedulicity, OpenTable, a lot of others. So aside from booking a class or service appointments, restaurants can even use this to allow the customers to book reservations directly from the business profile. See how powerful this is? This is really good stuff. And it's all free. Another way that we can help our profile stand out is by adding attributes, which are just optional details about your business. To get to attributes, you want to click info in the navigation on the dashboard and look for the section labeled attributes. You can see which attributes are available to your business and add them if you wish to. There's a wide range of attributes that you could choose. Some examples are what type of payment you accept, whether gift wrapping is available, is the location wheelchair accessible, and so on and so forth. The attributes you select may be visually highlighted in search engines, helping your business information stand out even more. So check back on a regular basis to see if additional attributes are available for your business profile. After your business listing has been verified by Google, you have the option to read and respond to reviews about your business that are published on Google. Business owners often ask for advice about negative reviews. Usually, how can I remove them? And I'll be honest with you, Google is not going to remove a review unless it violates a content policy. Instead, they encourage business owners to respond. And I personally encourage business owners to respond to all reviews, the good, the bad, and the indifferent. We have to keep in mind that people are watching how we are going to respond, not just the reviewer, but the other people who are making a purchasing decision. And people are reading reviews and making decisions based on reviews and our responses to such. Maybe your response might explain a company policy, and always, always thank happy customers for positive feedback. Your timeliness and professionalism of responses demonstrates your ability to listen to customer feedback and how it can positively influence potential customers. How are you going to get people to your listing to leave that 5-star review for you? From within your dashboard under the edit information, it's really easy. This is one of the newer releases as well, is to create a short name. Make it easy for people to find your listing and give you a review. Basically, underneath where the telephone, and you can see on your screen in front of you, underneath the telephone information is an @ symbol, and that's where you're going to claim your short name. As far as I know, it is rolling out to all business listings. It may not have rolled out to yours yet, but it will be soon if it has not yet. You can change your short name up to 3 times a year, but if you claimed the name that you want, I encourage you to just keep it. That way we don't confuse customers and make it easier for people to find us. So basically, now I can send people to g.page/Melanie&Co. You can see how it looks on your screen. Super easy way to get people to leave those reviews for you. Google My Business allows us to chat directly with customers from the Google My Business app. So we can respond to customers to answer questions, tell our business story, attract more people to our location. All we have to do is turn on messaging with customers in the messaging card on the home menu, and make sure that you provide a phone number that can receive text messages. And it basically works through a third-party app. I know a local skating rink, and she does so much business through her messaging app on her Google My Business listing that she keeps it turned on almost all the time. She has been very successful using the messaging app on her Google My Business listing. Just another thing that Google is offering us to really grow our business and reach more people. So one of my favorite things, what's working with Insights? Insights show us how people found our business on the web. The reports focus on how customers use search and maps to find your profile and what they do once they find it. So how do customers find your profile? Do they find us with direct, like they search for your business name or address, or versus discovery search, where they search for a category or a product or a service and your profile appeared. We can see what search queries, what queries were people using when they searched for us on Google, and Google gave our business as a result. Where did customer find us? On Google search or Google Maps? We can see what actions searchers took once they found our profile. Maybe they visited the website, or maybe they made a phone call, or they asked for driving directions. You can actually see what zip codes people came from. And if that is going to be a surprising answer for you, maybe you could take that information and turn that into a new marketing effort. Maybe then you would want to launch a print marketing campaign or postcard campaign or some kind of mailing to that particular zip code and reach more people in another way. We know it takes 7 touches for someone to become a customer with us. We can see how often and when people call our business through the call app. The quick link on the call app, and we can view trends by day of week and time of day. We can see how many photos people looked at and how often they're viewed compared to photos of our competitors. Lots of information, what's working, what's not working, and how do we measure up with everybody else. You can add managers to help you manage your Google My Business listing. Simply navigate to the Managers tab on your dashboard, click the plus icon. It's super simple. It'll walk you through it step by step. You can add a variety of access levels. There's 4 levels. The owner, that's you, unless you transfer ownership of your listing. Co-owners, managers who can do almost everything the owners can do except delete the profile or transfer ownership. And site managers who have the lowest level of access to your profile. So basically what's going to happen is you're going to put in their email address, click send invite, and Google will send an invitation to them. And then they would have access to your business profile where they could work with you in the profile itself and help you manage it. I use the mobile app almost exclusively for updating my listing and my clients' listings. Super easy to do, super friendly. Let's be honest, most of our pictures are on our phone, so the app makes it very easy to update the information on the go. It's one of the easiest apps I've ever used, and I like I said, I use it almost exclusively. The app is free for Android and for iOS systems, and you can do everything within that we've talked about from the desk, like you can from the desktop app. So there you go. I've given you loads of ways that you can optimize your Google My Business listing. If you need help getting your Google My Business listing claimed as the business owner or verified from Google, please reach out to me. It's a service that I provide free of charge and help business owners get found on Google search and maps. Thanks for joining me for this masterclass.